Well. It's Monday. It's the 14th day of October 2024. And Christmas is soon at hand. We got Halloween. It was so windy on Sunday. I was down to Minneapolis and I had a client up off of 7th and them. Wind runs right through you. And today was nice, but I had to run. Too many people on one job trying to figure things out. And it's like, we only need to talk to the foreman and the project coordinator, sales, to the hell all the way. But it is what it is. My name is Jeff. Welcome to Fear Mongering Radio here live on lovely and talented Spreaker. We're going to talk about Spreaker changing their behaviors here. It just kind of bums me out. I have to convert it to mp4 now instead of they do it for you. And I guess something to go on YouTube. And then by the first of the year, I don't care. I don't get any live listens anyways, but they are changing. And like I'm live right now, but when they get into it, it won't be live anymore. You'll just be doing a show, like when I do my videos in my car, right? And I get it, but it's too bad. I mean, I love Spreaker. I've always have. I was just talking to Douche on the phone. I typed it was a free website that you can go from mp3 to mp4. I just think it's too bad is that they're doing this behavior. It's too bad because they're cutting out their nose to spite their face. Let's go with Thin Vital Whales. I like this one. It's kind of nice. What about a little doom. My name is Jeff. Welcome to Commercial Music Free Sponsored Podcasting. What the hell is going on, everybody? Oh man, it's Monday. I don't know. I love this kind of season. This means the convertible, the fag cars getting closer and closer to going to into storage and bring out the 4-wheel drive. We're going to talk about some people send me emails about Sarasota Tim rampaging, the haters wherever else. It's just like okay, but I don't know, probably an hour show to save a troll. So this one will probably have commercials on it from Spreaker because I have to download it, convert it, and put it up. And you just have a black screen. I don't know if you could, when I upload it, there would be anything on there. So whatever. So you'll still have the audio. It's just not going to have the one on there and convert it. But it is what it is. I appreciate anybody that comes to the show, likes it, dislikes it. That's my cup of coffee, which I always see all the time. I just converting if they wanted to buy them a cup of coffee, whatever else. I'm like, I'm not buying anybody a cup of coffee. But I've always liked Spreaker. A lot of people I brought over here from YouTube over here back when I first got on here. I cleaned up a lot of audio on here too as well. We appreciate anybody that comes to and listens. And I haven't done as much as I used to do. It was always fun to do it in the car because it would just go up. So whatever, it's just nothing lasts forever. I do have that one somebody in lovely and talented uploading all my stuff in California. Los Angeles 137 going up there onto sources are Chrome is a big one, and Spotify pays me and I appreciate it. Spreaker, iVox, Apple Podcasts, getting some legwork over there too as well. Odyssey, Podtail, and Deezer. There's a whole bunch. I mean, when I go to the whole 12 months, it's a ton. Obviously YouTube will be uploaded. Twitter, people listen on live occasionally. They will listen, and I appreciate that. What I do is I read. They're like I said. I have said, but anybody who listens to my podcast, there is 6.5 million things. When I first started doing this 17 years ago, Blog Talk Radio was the only one in sight, and that's all it was. And they already took away the YouTube. It's supposed to be 17, so they already took it away already. So that's the way she goes. So I would have had one more time, and then for my speculation sports, when I do that one for whatever. So I just got to redo it all, and it's the way it goes. But we appreciate it. Like I said, give me time out of your day to listen to the audio version. I think I told before, some of these people who would love to have them call in and explain their behaviors about Sarasota Tim. I'm not here to trash the guy. I just don't get it why you would waste that much suffering. I talk about people, yes, but at the end of the day, it's like, my goodness. But we're Cowpote Radio on Twitter, and we get followers from people all the time. I don't follow anybody back. As soon as you see you follow somebody, I did one time. I was doing a show with Douche. Pretending I was him right on the hearsay in line. So, how you doing? So I put the link in to Twitter, and it was from Nigeria, meaning somebody from Nigeria pretending to be a woman. So I knew what that was all about. But yeah, that's the usual behavior that come in to my, I don't do as much as I used to, so I don't have that, the people coming to they forget about it. It's India, United States, that's at the 1 year mark here. So like I said, I just, it's the way it is. But anyway, let's go look. United States, usual California, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Texas, Port Katy, Plano, and Prosper. Arizona is Phoenix. Michigan is Lansing. Illinois, Chicago. Indiana, Hammond, and Bloomington. Thank you so much. Virginia, Osborne, and Georgia, Robin. Yes, I appreciate everybody that comes in. I really do. But as this music rumbles and rambles through your ear on this beautiful day of the 14th day of October, exactly 4:24 p.m. Central, it's brought to you by our military men in the armed forces, who have balls the size of basketballs, and they do have always the oak trees. We are having problems out on the East Coast, and no fuel down there in Florida and the Carolinas, and we have our problem, but no one helps us out. But we help everybody else out, right? You take care of yourself, your wife, your house, your neighborhood, your city, and your state. What's that one? When I worked at International Hair Goods, we did Feed My Starving Children. I refused to do it. I said, because it doesn't feed American people, it feeds overseas. I'm not doing it. I take care of, I give money to charity. It goes to my local. But anyways, men, women, blue too as well. Air Force, Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant Coast Guard, they're in uniform. We thank you so much. And God bless the working class 9/11 victims out there. And don't show love for blood. We always talk about before too as well, with lovely and talented domestic violence, which is a constant behavior out there. So please, you see something, say something. Would you shower? Would you shower in the shower of Penn State? I would not shower in the shower of Penn State. Not a chance. Would not do it whatsoever. P stood for Penn State. Not Jopa. Pedophilia University. Jopa got away with it. Making good choices in your life. You'll be in good places. Bad choices, don't call them Jim. They always told me, you are who you run with in life. I did those too as well. You run with poor people, you're going to be poor. You run with people that are drunks, cheating their wives and hubbies and whatever else, and drunks. That's what you're going to be. Pay yourself first or before. You pay yourself first. You're your first creditor. That's where it is. I found sometime I bought $20 the other day, and the other place $15. I put it in our little vacation fund. We have a vacation little box to put in. So our vacations cost us nothing at all. We put money away. When I left hockey, and where it was $3-4 grand, we put a lot towards the travel. So we don't have any bills. We don't have any credit card bills because we don't charge food. We don't charge gas. And what else was then? I don't drink anyways. We don't drink alcohol. So anyways, but yes. We always talk about good choices. We always make sure. Let me see here now. Digital Ghosts. Let's go with 6 Seasons. There's a condom. If you have one on, so I read an article there. Foregoing condoms will just take the emergency thing in the morning. Well, yeah, okay. What if he has AIDS or herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis? She carries the groceries. If the pill doesn't work, then what happens? He's the father. He runs off. Don't use abortion for birth control. Put one on, please. Prevent that behavior of gonorrhea. Continue on with behavior. That's all we're asking. Cheese. I'm going to go out that place out there in lovely and talented Wisconsin. And don't drink and drive. Please call someone, or you will murder somebody. Okay? Pick up the phone. That's all we're asking. So we are on week 6, the National Fix-It League. I should have changed it. I took the My Cowboys got embarrassed on Jerry Jones' birthday. Just embarrassed. Took Dallas, but we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, I just took I thought if I took the Cincinnati and Detroit, I would have had all right up to now. But tonight, the bull-faced liar, Buffalo Bimbos rolling in New Jersey. She has to pull down green now from blue. But yeah, life is good. I can feel pain. I can see. I can hear. Life, what the hell? I mean, I'm pushing 63. Still working. I could retire like tomorrow, but I'd be dead in 2 weeks. But we're busy. A lot of stuff going on. And it was just I was a little nervous getting stuff done, but traffic wasn't too bad. I was able to cruise through the tunnel and get on out to way out the hell out there to Maplewood, or get back into town and load the truck up. And a couple came back because they didn't communicate right. I'm like, God damn it. And I was supposed to go to Camp Ripley, but they sent somebody down. I'm like, I'm perfect. It was too small, so I got stuff I can get done. And the old building we're cleaning out. I think they're going to sell it or something. So I said, fine. That's Wednesday. Get that stuff all done. So I mean, about 80,000 with a camera somewhere. So I love government jobs, man. Those are just great. We just make all kinds of gear in those. But anyway, so I've been on Spreaker for probably 12 years, I think. I came over from Blog Talk Radio Network, and I was on the Mighty Big Shoe. They got bought by someone in Canada. They booted me off because I've had a video. I said, that's when the hate thing was going on. It was all freaking out, and it wasn't a big deal. I was simulcasting anyway, so I have a different account I uploaded. I used to upload my stuff over there, but no one cares. And I did an audio, where is the Nazi gold train? I talked about it for an hour and a half, and the guy thought I was a Nazi sympathizer. They booed me off. Like, whatever, that's fine. And the mighty Chris Ranson's over there. It's free website. He redesigned it. Was stupid. It's really hard to understand. It's too bad. I think you can upload from there too as well. I don't know, but it's too bad. The Mighty Big Shoe, because I simulcast on the Mighty Big Shoe. People went over the Mighty Big Shoe. And it was a lot of fun to do it. I used to call into my car, and you could come in unmuted. People would make praying phone calls while I was driving around, and they would dial numbers. Whoever was doing this to me was pretty funny. But like I said, I met this for 16, 17 years. I got a mix, Alicia, Ultra Mixa. I have one downstairs I got at a pawn shop for $10. I can't what the hell that one is called. My second boom mic. I enjoy podcasting, and I like Spreaker.com. It's got great sound. They keep changing their stuff, and like I said, I'm live right now. But the first of the year, when it goes to just doing a basic audio, I really don't care. Yes, it's nice to have people interact with you the old days, but there are so many people doing podcasts now, and I know Troll Patrol was on later tonight. They had 180 in the box. Good for them. That's a nice number. Good for them, right? So they're what they're doing right now. I got the email. Let me see over here. I'll read it to you guys real quick. This morning, I was like, God damn it! I'm like, I had a feeling nothing lasts forever. Let me see. I don't know. You have two new Poopy and hi TikTok. You have two new comments on TikTok or whatever. I don't do a lot. Poopy and Maga by Poopy. Who the hell that is? I have no idea. So here's what it says. Hi, Cowpote. We regret to inform you that starting next Thursday, while it's 14th and you took it away already, our integration with YouTube will no longer be operational. The change is due to recent updates on the YouTube platform that prevent us from offering automatic publication of videos, which is too bad. Because people do upload their audios on there. I know people do. Okay, they do. And it's a shame, because that was a big thing. I get downloads over on YouTube, whatever I get, what it may be. I love the podcast. I love to run my mouth. Okay, I would love to be a radio guy, be like a Second, banana. I think it's the easiest job in the world. Easiest job in the world is being on real radio, the morning show, 93X. They've been on there forever. They know it. Just pay your bills. I miss Cherry Train. She has an apple orchard, a loose line apple orchard. We went to the other one, but I told her we didn't go out there. Unfortunately, adjustment beyond our control and have rendered our integration incompatible. We understand this may be disappointing and very sincerely apologize for inconvenience. They probably could. It's just like when my favorite animation, GoAnimation.com, wouldn't dance with the hell was this? Wouldn't dance with Safari. Instead of maybe making their system do that, that was a great. I love that system. It was so good. I used to love. You could do a free one. I was paying, and I think Savage did a couple, and then what's his name did a couple one time for me for fun. What the hell is his name? I think I'm getting Alzheimer's. Zane B did one. It was kind of fun. Dave did one too as well. It was fun. But incompatible and inconvenience may cause. For those who wish to continue using YouTube, recommend referring to their official instruction available, website manual, uploading your content support. But I found that one. If you type in mp3 to mp4, I found it. It's free of charge. Maybe I'll convert her. It's an mp3 to mp4. It's free, and you just upload it. Boom. You upload it to your computer, then you upload it, and you're done. So I'm gonna download this one today. You might have a commercial. I don't know. You probably will. I have no idea how that works. Let me see here now. Sorry about this. Let me see. We'll go drifting. You guys know I like this one. But it's too bad because they keep changing their stuff. It's a shame. However, we believe that using the video can still be a great way to promote your podcast. Creating short promotional videos can help you reach a wider audience. Recommended using Headliner, which is an easy tool for podcasts and media companies to share both news and existing audio content to social media, websites, more. I want to put mine on Facebook. My family could give 2 F's about my fear-mongering radio. So I found that one. You type in mp3 to mp4, it'll pop up. It's free. You pop it up, and you can pay for more, whatever the hell you want to do. Okay. I've told them before. It's a shame. They're just this live. They're going to lose people that really have to have a live person. It's great to have it. Davey's coming all the time and say stuff, whatever he would do. Thank you for understanding support. If you have any questions and further assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to that support. I have before. They were supposed to buy Blog Talk Radio Network. They bought them. They bought Blog Talk because Blowtorch Network. They were really good at. I'll just delete the email because I don't need it anymore. But it's too bad because they had they were cutting edge, and then Podbean you can do one too as well. I mean, I'm on like 25 different platforms, and YouTube is just another one the audio goes out to. People can listen to it. So it's a shame that Spreaker somehow or YouTube can't work together. I don't know what YouTube's doing, but I mean, one thing about YouTube in these live streaming nights, I mean, the Troll Patrol was pretty good. There was a 90-minute. I listened to the whole audio was pretty good. They talk about a lot of YouTubers. They did mention Sarasota Tim, which I'll mention here, getting emails from the people both sides of the aisle pissing him on. Who are you? I'm just making my opinion, man. I'm not hating the guy. No reason to hate the man. I mean, any of these idiots could call my show. I mean, any of them, I don't think know how to dial a phone in the first place. Fear-mongering radio. Call in and explain themselves. I mean, I talk about people. That's what I do. But I'm surely not going to just do it. My whole channel can't be about Sarasota Tim. Or I talk about Fat Boy because Fat Boy was fun to make fun of, and Fat Boy made fun of me, and I was in the algorithms. I made a lot of views because he pissed and moaned about me, and it was great. But it's too bad because Spreaker's got really good sound. I mean, you can do it in your car, and you can, which I really like when you're driving. You get a good microphone. I can talk about things, but I'll have to get home and upload, which is fine. But it's a shame to see, because Douche sent me a text. Well, just give me your give me your sign in. I'm like, no, you screwed me last time, because he deleted stuff off my Spreaker.com and my YouTube channel when he was a popular manager. He was mad because I made fun of him. He was on my show, right? And I was making fun of him, but going back to Fat Boy, he got all mad and deleted stuff off my channel and also off my YouTube channel. I don't hate the guy, but I mean, he's not gonna be my buddy. But I figured it out. Typed in, it came up, and I practiced and put it up. So it's just, whatever. It's just one extra convenience that I got to deal with. You got to look it over and boom, all the lights, and just going to take an extra. Because before, when you're done, you can kind of go walk over somewhere and come back, and it's already uploading. You put the picture up there, and boom, it's up, and the way it goes. So it's just it could be a little different. So when you might get a commercial in there. But I thought maybe I went over to Podbean where I'm at, and I downloaded, but there's a commercial on there as well. And so I'm like, oh well. So because I've been doing my speculation sports, and I'm gonna do that. Still do it. Probably give it 9 minutes. See if the commercials kick in. Because it goes over 10 minutes. I can't put up on TikTok. So. Whatever. I mean, I get my views, but it's nice to have an audience on YouTube, and it goes out to whoever wants to listen to it, whatever the title is. I know, like I said, I can take phone calls from Sweet Melissa. I can take Ted the Talking Head. I'm not. It's not a video podcast where people come up here and like at night and yell and holler at each other with Steve Billings. I've had Steve Billings on my show. I'd love to be kind of fun to do some videos with the guy. Me and Steve walk around. He seems to not, I don't know, whatever he has, strangling behavior, what's going on, but it's Steve Billings is on at night with the, whatever they want to call it, all these people scream and holler, and that's all they do on these podcasts. It's like real radio on ESPN before they're cursed, or they're talking, they yell and they holler. And this morning, 93X, he was yelling at the hell was his name? That came with the sports guy, Randy Shaver, about something pumpkin ball, right? I'm like, why in the hell are you yelling? Why in the hell are you yelling at people? I don't get it. I've had conversations with people on my podcast. Like Deborah Daly taught me about good sound. If you come on and you have bad sound, she go, honey, sweetheart, whoever was your sound, because she was the first sound Nazi, you want to call it, that would be like, you come on, you better have good sound. I'm the same way. If you have, you got bad sound, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to cut you off. Too much sound going in the background, because I realized people that listen to podcasts like myself, the Gladiator one that I listened to, Aaron Hernandez, the gangster, that was the best. That was the best because the guy had great sound. And there was the other one that was on Spreaker.com, and they went over to Spotify, and they were really good. I used to listen to. They would talk about conspiracy, but they were very good. 25-minute, very, very good. I can't remember their name one, but they were so good on Spreaker, and they just did a great job of breaking stuff down for me. And I like that kind of stuff. I like getting educated. I get the people listening to this guy who does 3 to 4 videos a day, and then whine about the guy and responding to the thing. It's like any of these people, Blind Views, whatever these other people, I made comments down below, and she asked how much I make. It's like, over $100 between both. It doesn't really matter what you make. It's great to be monetized, but get a camera and go outside and go do something. I did what I do on Saturday. I did one on Sarasota. I did one on day 25 on the way home. Whatever. Next Saturday, depending on the weather is, I might go walk down by the Mighty Mo and show the fall colors. The boat show comes around. I like to keep my, different things that go on my channel. But I just think it's really, really a shame what's going on here with Spreaker, and YouTube, that they can't come to agreement. Whatever's going on, somehow maybe have to change the way to get things. Like I said, I had to figure it out. I was getting pissed. And I said, I'll figure it out. I was getting kind of snotty with her. And I said, I'll figure it out. And then all of a sudden it popped up, and I tried it, and I'm like, great. And, so I'm going to download it. Because I downloaded it from Podbean, but they had a commercial on there. So I just downloaded it from Spreaker and then uploaded it, so there'll be a commercial that way. If it's a 110 or something, whatever it's going to be, we'll see what happens. But I'll download it. You go to the website, you pull that in, it converts it, you download it again, and then you upload it onto your channel, and then whatever. And I'll download that from Lovely and Talented. I think if you could put a picture on there, I have no idea if you could put a pic on there, it would be on the same pic. So I don't know, but. I don't know. It's too bad, man. It's like I said, I brought a lot of people over here to Spreaker. That blonde guy came over, Tina came over, Aggie Rants, and people always, how many views. My cemetery ones, they don't get what they get. Sometimes they get more, whatever it may be. It's all about getting the algorithms. I saw Wonder Hussy pissing and moaning, "What's wrong with me?" Because she's not making enough money, And you have her and also Carpetbagger that are they have their same thing with what's his name, Sarasota Tim. They have their what do you want to call it? Giving money. What's that thing called? PayPal. I have a PayPal, but it's for business. We have the one Wonder Hussy has, and he has as well. And also with Carpetbagger, where you give them money and Patreon. It's like I'm not doing that behavior. I'm not doing it. Just doesn't make any sense to sit there and beg for money nonstop. Skullduggery just drives me insane. But it is what it is, man. I don't understand it. But I don't know. It blows me away. If your content can't carry you, my content is my job. I ask for a raise. I do a lot of fabricating with my uncle. I sell a lot of computers. I buy a bunch. I got a bunch from a while ago over at post office. I'm like, shoot, I'll take it. And I've been making money on those when I get a chance. My nephew comes over and we get we get rid of the memory, whatever else, and I sell stuff on eBay and whatever else I do. It's just things that my different revenue streams with my uncle, Rugburn, doing whatever he needs me to do. If I do any dog and pony shows, and my other uncle, and any fabricating on cars, and those are some nice checks. But I never went in to make money. It's just when YouTube said you got to somehow, there's a lot of money here. You got to figure out something. And then also when I over here on Spreaker, and I had a lot of money in there, and they said you need to figure something out, or we're going to get rid of it. So I opened up a PayPal, and boom, every month they give me something, and because I'm getting paid from Spotify, and I'm getting leg room with NFL podcasts and Spreaker on Spreaker. So and I appreciate that. This goes on a non-monetized channel. They will monetize videos on my non-monetized video on YouTube if it goes over 100, and I get it. I really don't care. And it gets pushed out. They make money on my stuff. And the whole thing about when you're giving people money on here, if it is Sarasota Tim, if it is Carpetbagger, if it's Wonder Hussy in these live streams, if I give Carpetbagger the money when whatever they call that stuff, what's the word, whatever it is, when live streaming, right? When you give money to him, if I give him $50, he doesn't get the whole thing. He doesn't get it. YouTube gets it, the majority of it. So you're going to give money to it. Like the Huss had a birthday. She showed a whole bunch of stuff. Great. Send her money in the mail. I gave her some Earls and stuff to her, and I sent her some stuff to eat, whatever. That's a long time ago. She had she showed it in a video. She showed the Speculation Sports hat and shirt, and that's what I did for fun. But I'm not going to give her any money. But if I wanted to, it would be in an envelope to her. Let's say I want to give her $500. Boom, there you go. But I'm not going to do it. I did have better things with my money. You give money to your creator by sharing it. That's my cup of coffee, which I hear all the time. Oh, sure, I'll meet Sarasota Tim. Here's your cup of coffee in person. There you go. There's your cup of coffee, dude. It's all people. It's the e-begging on YouTube has gotten to the point of just no one can just do a YouTube. Yeah, it costs money to do videos. Yes, I buy cigars. I get in my car. I put gas in it. I go to a place. I walk around. I put them up. Whatever. Time is money, but I enjoy it. But with the Sarasota Tim, when I did the video and the audio, the emails I got from people at Cowpote at yahoo.com, it's like, Jesus Christ, man. It's just my opinion. You stay in your goddamn lane. I don't know how the hell you are. What, just my opinion? I'm not half drunk. Who's that one guy, Ziggy, and I, drinking, that one chick, Miss, whatever her name is, in her car driving around. It's like, I don't know if she's pissed because she tried to talk to him and she wouldn't talk to her or something. I don't know, but women are emotional. But some of these people it just amazes me. I get it. You want to talk about somebody, but it's just like saturated content. He was doing video after video on Boogie2998, who's nothing but a bold-faced liar. And so what that he's banging a 21-year-old woman? Who cares? That he's a bull-faced liar. And then Dave called me about keeping on the camera about moving out. I go, Dave, it's all lies. Why are you telling me this? Why are you wasting good suffering? Go watch a biography on somebody. Why would you give two F's about just like Boogie, just bull-faced lying about stuff? And then Pickle Boy, I guess, the English Grandpa, I don't know if he's still alive or not. Again, you can go with the hostage, sidetrack adventures. There's just too many good people out there that do stuff for you. Instead of just constantly just bitching about Sarasota Tim, because the Troll Patrol says it's a waste of time, because it is. Because he does stuff to troll people, but I would tell him, if he called my show, just simply let him talk about you. If you're telling like I said, I've told bold-faced lies. Bold-faced lies. I was going out to Boston. I went to Phoenix. And you have Dave 25 making money on people crawling over bodies, right? That problem going on out there. It's nonstop skullduggery. But the emails are like, okay, calm down, big boys. Calm down. Not the end of the world here. I know he's your butt buddy. And you again, anybody who happens to be listening to me right now is just type in his name and just look at all these hater channels. There's a good 10 of them. And they all kind of band together because that one guy was mad. The Ziggy and I, you strike us out, and he's drinking beer, and it's like, oh my God, like they're all just so concerned about this guy. But if you want the guy to go away, you just stop talking about the guy. That's all it is to it. I mean, restaurants go out of business every day. Why? Because no one goes there anymore, right? People stop YouTubing because they're all about listens. Deborah Daly was here, and I haven't seen her in 2 years because her views went down and listens, and she was all about listens. But as time goes on, more people come on the platforms, more podcasters come on, and you fight for that behavior. You can make money on Spreaker, but you're going to have to really be good at it, and you're going to have to, share it on social media. Because I see it on Fakerbook all the time. How do you get more listens? It's like, and then they make it. It's like, oh my God, Then they want people to be editors. I don't edit a damn thing. I just don't. I'm too lazy and too dumb and far too arrogant. I don't do it. I mean, I love cooking, but I could be a prep cook. I know how to do it. I just don't want to do prep cook. Crack my 3 eggs, throw my ingredients in the grill, roll the damn thing, and eat it. I love cooking at Perkins. I miss it. I mean, the day I retire, I want to be a shorter cook at Hoagie's uptown at a breakfast club. There was one out in Maine one time. The guy was sitting there, and I said, "You got my job, man." He's in shorts. He's wearing a big poppy jersey. We were chatting. He's rolling almost in the morning for the locals. It was great. I'm not going to waste my time. Just one thing about Troll Patrol is they were bitching that Daily Woo doesn't edit enough. He just puts it together and he puts it up. What's the big deal? I mean, if you need to be entertained and get your rocks off, I can be entertained by watching a fun video. Like I said, the Daily Grace, he was funny, very simple. Okay, very simple editing. I don't need all the behavior. It's not a movie. It's a place. Here's the vlog. I'm going here. I'm going there. They put it together and done with it. I don't get it. I did those 3 over at the cemetery. I put them 3 up in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Put the 2 other ones up first. Put the other 3 up. Put the thumbnail. I put them 3 up real quick, and because we had to go, and then I came back home. and they were already up. So all I did was title the first one and then paste it. Boom, 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 done. Already up, and the date's done. It takes me a matter of 15 minutes to do all 3 videos, maybe 25 for all 5, and that's it. I'm not wasting good suffering sitting in iMovies for forever, sitting around, screwing around, putting together, putting music to it, and hope and pray that goes somewhere. Because if you go look at Cartbagger, his stuff go up and they go down. Same thing with Daewoo. It all depends where it goes. Any YouTubers. But I've heard too many YouTubers out there bitching they're not making money. Okay, they're not making this, they're not making that. Okay, that's the way it goes. But these people, Sarasota Tim people, both sides of the aisle, they just, for some reason, I think I'm moving into their side or something. They can't handle it that I'm speaking about the guy. I watched one the other day. He was in the car going somewhere. I'm okay, whatever. What he was talking about, coffee. Someone gave him coffee, and haters gave him some money. Say, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Whatever. So he does like 3 to 4 a day, which is fine. And I guess he lives in an RV. That's fine. Go ahead, live in an RV. Carol in an RV. I found her one day. I thought, okay, that's great. I think some RVers can be good. Show me where you're going. But when I get this fear mongering about RVing, this or that, I don't want to hear it. Like I said, I could be an RVer, live on the road, and show you every other day. Hey, I'm over on the coast over here. I'm going here. I'm going there. Give you 12-minute videos, and that's one thing about. He's smart. He keeps his videos to 15 minutes. They're gonna be kicked out. I've told that to Huss. Keep it to 20 minutes. Simple, brief, and done. I'm not watching a 50-minute video. This is a podcast. You can listen to me. Who's that one guy, a friend of Huss? He talks about things, and then he sits in his chair. You can listen to him while you're driving around. He does stuff. It's called a podcast, and some of the people have no idea what they're talking about. But a lot of guys have no idea would call it a podcast and come in and explain to me what's your thought process here. What do you, it's a Google number. You can call in, explain yourself to me. Why are you obsessed with this guy? Why are you so worried what he does? Because all you're doing, you bitch, is he just grows. I guess he had a day of not talking with the guy. Oh boy, one day. I just a grown-ass people that just sit in their house, watch his young ass, and bitch. Like I said the other day, I'm eating some food I don't like. If it's a Reuben or something I don't like, and I eat the damn thing every day. This is the worst meal in the world, and I eat it they consume him every single day. They watch every single video, then they bitch. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know. I just, the emails are just hilarious, and I get emails all the time on my Cowpote.yahoo.com from the NFL shows, NHL. Some are complimented, some are not, so be it. And it's some of the hater ones, not haters, but whine about it, are the same ones. Then why are you listening to my audio if you don't like it? I don't get it. I have nicknames for all 32 teams. I call it the National Fix-It National Felony. I don't understand what the big deal is. I like this one right here, 5 of a kind. This is a good one. This is like I like this 5 of a kind. Then why in the hell are you listening? Okay, I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't know. Sometimes it is what it is, man. It just blows me away. All right, man, Yahoo, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. But, it's just interesting to... I've listened to a few of the hater channels, and just you get kind of a charge out of it. Just kind of they sit there and they bitch. Especially that one chick driving her car. It's like, man, if you don't like the guy that much, then just stop listening. Just stop listening. Okay, it's like again, it's the police. It's the Sarasota Tim police. I just don't understand it. I don't know. Like I said, Squirmy and Grubbs from Minnesota. He's handicapped. She's gorgeous, and people were so upset. Claim was fake, and they whine about it. It's not as bad as it used to be. People realize it's futile, and then they would do like videos of hate comments. It's all you're doing is enabling them. Who's that one guy? Man versus food, and somebody made some comment about his stuff, and instead of just saying thanks or ignoring, he said something back, and they fired his ass. Just like on Faker Book or something. You get an argument with people. I'm calling your job, man. You little bastards. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you people? Oh, I don't know. Some people's kids, right? As they say, right? Children. I don't know. What are we going to do, right? Let me see something real quick here. Tiki-Taki. Let me see 2 new comments or something on TikTok. I like TikTok there's some really good dog ones on there. I love Tiki-Taki. It's so good. Let me see here now. The trees are turning... let me see. Comments. See. Comments sweet. I like when you score. Yep. Oh my goodness. It's just hilarious. But I like my TikTok is fun. It's just there's so many good things out there. My ones I love when I claim I'm one's at 14K. One that I claim that I'm that I'm panhandling. People get all pissed off because I want to prove the point. I told Dave is you want to prove that it's not a lie as long as you believe the truth. I see the Lions guy broke his leg last night. That's not good. Against my beloved Cowboys. Oh, good. Nick Sharani apologized for behavior towards fans at Lincoln Financial. What an idiot. Turns on his own fans. He goes, went over to Cleveland Clowns. He's got rabbit ears. So you moron. Just ignore these people. Just ignore these people. Jerry Jones did mince words when Cowboys blowout loss for Lions. It was so fun watching my Cowboys get embarrassed. Just react angrily. Yeah, the Cowboys on his birthday. Do you think I'm an idiot to quiz him, Mike McCarthy? Next NFL coach fired. Trio of favorite emerges. Yep. Yeah, you were an idiot, Nicky. Little Nicky. You should be embarrassed and ashamed of yourself for your boorish behavior. Baseball, feeble old man is in full regalia. Let's see. Commies confirmed on Ellen suffered season-ending pec injury. That's not good. Don't do that's it's not good at all. But yeah, we have an election coming up, ladies and gentlemen. I see the hunch Donald J. Trump is still peddling rumors. There was some chick that was on TikTok, and they were asking her about irregularities because I said so. It was 60 minutes. It was an epic video, and she was in Arizona, still pushing the. Oh, good. The Mets are up 6-1 over the LA Dodgers. And that's you want to sweep. That's kind of cool. The masturbators over the douches. I see. Running ponytails are 1-on-1, but yeah, you guys got to get out and vote, man. Jerry Jones' birthday gift was a mediocre Cowboys team. I know it's not nice to laugh at that behavior. Being a Cowboys fan, it just makes me laugh, makes me giggle, and makes me cackle. It does. It just really, really does. I so love that he's going to be the women's protectors. It's my favorite. Convicted felon and adjudicated rapist is going to be your protector. And then he wants women's vote, but he's calling Kamala, who's gorgeous, young lady. She could anytime in my bed and read the want ads. We're calling her dumb. Yeah, we're all dumb, but it's like, I'm sorry. Her word salad is because she speaks like a 6-year-old for people to understand. And I get it. She's not. I've never liked dumb women. I've never liked it. Are just dumb. I mean, she's a smart woman. He just likes to insult. That's all he does. You don't want to piss off women. You don't want to do it because they don't change their mind. Men will change their mind all the time. Period. Plain and simple. But yeah, the Sarasota Tim stuff is just blows me away with these people. It's just emailing, whining, pissing and moaning. You know, what do you think you're doing, man? It's like, I didn't know you had carte blanche on the young man. I didn't know you couldn't. You didn't. I didn't know that. You know. Let me see. He's sorry for making poor Nikki. This way for taunting Eagle fans during Sunday. Head coach, wasn't interested in talking about taunting Eagle fans late Sunday morning. And after night, he was changed of heart and asked money like his chain fans there and apologized. I was trying to bring energy and enthusiasm to yesterday, said as his Monday news conference. I'm sorry, disappointed. My energy was directed at the end of the game. My energy should be all in the coaching. Yes, motivation, celebrating with our guys. I've got to have better wisdom and when you use the energy. Yeah, because you know what happened? Your probably owner told you to shut your mouth and go apologize because you look like a total moron. You look like some high school coach.
This Lori and I talk every time after the game. Every time I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, you can't hear that. Yeah, it was funny. He was whining. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. That was funny as hell. Whining and pissing and moaning like you moronic idiot. Dun, 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 dun. Lord of the Dawn. Let's go Lord of the Dawn here. It's like, you moronic idiot. You're just so stupid. Oh, my goodness. Let's go look at the news, shall we? The news. Go on the news. There was a Deadpool hit. The Kennedy lady died, so that's a third Deadpool hit in the last month. And I didn't win either. That was forever and a day. That's right. Tom Brady absolutely loves Motor City Kid. Yeah, they're great, man. They said he left the house. Wife was tied up and husband was dead. Nice. That's nice. Ooh. Donald Trump calls Kamala Harris the R-word at dinner with Baltimore. What? Did he call her retard? Wow. Wow, that's not cool. He reportedly used the female while hosting a gathering took place at a penthouse, airing grievances 24 presidential race that lashed out donors are not appreciating. But donors not appreciating him. He's still begging for money. Oh, my goodness. I am voting Libertarian and is not going to vote for this idiot. They'll find any way not to get him in because he claims he's not going to come back when he's 82. I guess I have nicknames for people. I'd be so, if I was a public figure, let's say a football player, and I spoke out and he gave me a nickname, I'd be so proud of that. I'd be like, thank you. I want a plaque with my name on it. I'd be epic as hell to have me be a nickname. It's just unbelievable. Oh, Donald, what is wrong with you, Donald J? The Hunch. That's what I call him, the Hunch. That's what he is, because he hunches over. That's what he does. Rare new form of understanding Burlock. What is she doing these days? Kind of slam fan for inappropriate dress at friend's wedding. A little bold. Slammed by fans. What's this all about? What does she have a see-through? Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I've been at weddings where women will try to upstage other women at weddings. That's what they do. We're left stranded. What's this? Coachella. We're left stranded after a campaign bus left without them. Coachella, California. So that after lost the years and things, a busy sport 5 miles venue to do so. Unfortunately, for 1,000 of those showed up, the bus seemingly didn't return to the venue late in the night, leaving many attendees stranded. The story unfolded with a series of videos shared on social media Saturday night, and a series of posts next eventually deleted, but were shared screenshots. Well, one bus in rotation and turned on time to up 30 minutes with thousands waiting in said bus. Added there was only 33 buses at the event. Yeah, that's the way she goes. I'm sorry if I really crowd chant "We want Trump" as they line up for the bus to the rally. I guess if I'm going to go to the rally, what I'll do? Okay, I'll start Trump left stranded because still rally hit by an assassination scare. That's not good. Can't have that kind of behavior. I'll listen to it on YouTube. If I want to listen to his young ass, I'm not going to stand a bunch of morons. Arrest made after female cruise threatened amid hurricane relief. That's nice. That's nice. That's really, really nice, you guys. It's really, really nice. You guys are threatening FEMA because of the hunch. Nice. As nearly 200,000 residents are hit hard, Rutherford County, North Carolina, struggle to clear endless mud and debris left behind by Hurricane Helene. Help has left a roadblock, forced to relocate due to reportedly armed threat against workers at first reported by that's when you have someone. That's just nuts, man. It's crazy. People are nuts. Threatening workers, man. Man accused of threatening FEMA workers in western North Carolina. So it's just like when we've landed in these earthquake places over Middle East, and they start shooting at them. It's like, well, then leave. These guys who do that, I'll put a bullet in his head, one of the two. William Jacobs Parson, 44, a resident of Boston, North Carolina, was arrested for an hour later, charged with going armed to the terror public, according to press release, with no appearance armed with a rifle and a handgun. There should be no bond. Be in jail, because that's the kind of he's really gonna care. Anybody who's gonna take a gun like that, damn well he can care less. But it's just, these people are crazy. But I just can't wait till this voting gets over with. This moronic idiot. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. Let's go look at Sarasota Tim, and how many videos did he do it? Because he puts up a ton of videos. Sarasota Tim. Here you go. All right, here we go. There you go. I'm chatting and selling everything not Social Security, retirement. What are this all 3 weeks ago? So he's in his car. Let me see. So let's go look. So he's Walmart again, and then 10 hours ago, morning chat. So only so far two, drive the gym, but first car wash. Crushed for Christ, please have it with please let me give you John. So he's talking about Christ and everything else. That's 1 hour. It's 1 day ago, 1.2. He's got 66,000 subs, which doesn't mean anything. And the average is 4,000, which is the way it works. But he likes to use the Lord Jesus Christ. That's what he likes to do. That's what he likes to do. There's just a ton of hater channels on here. It's just hilarious. You type it in. Sarasota ridiculous hideout. Where has New York been? I don't know. Who cares? 2 weeks ago. Haters on Broken Mountain. That was pretty. But they do animation. It's pretty hilarious. I'm done with the Sarasota Tim haters. 7 days ago. Two sides of Sarasota Tim, okay, the short Sarasota Tim, the wandering eye. If he can look, he's not married. I don't know. Sarasota is begging hard. Yeah, dry begging. It's what happens. People beg. People ask for it. Sarasota Tim, what is he leaving out? Retirement with Jim. Well, whatever he's leaving out. I don't know it doesn't really matter, man. Sarasota Tim gets into politics. Darling, okay, he gets into politics. He has every right to be into politics. I don't like the hunch. He has every right to be in Spirit of Fire. He has every right to be into politics. What's the big deal? He has every right. What the hell's in my backyard? Next neighbor, her dog. They gave me some honey, really good honey. He's got a bunch of bees. So anyway, I'll go in actually an hour, but it's just hilarious. Some of this stuff. It's just did he? Sarasota haters, let's talk. 2.3. He's with his dog and he's walking along. That's Tim haters, let's talk. So let me see this Kevin. Let's see what he does. If he's part of the hater. Let me see. Kamal, he just kind of talks about. I think he talks about politics too as well. So he has got. What does he have for 174,000? He gets some nice views. Good for him. 22K, 13K. He talks a lot of politics, but he talked about the Sarasota, so that's kind of funny. Troll Patrol is the best. They are the best. The Daily Dump is so good because their live stream did pretty good. They're doing that. Those are pretty fun to listen to because people in there just bitching and moaning about everybody, and it's just. Let's go to Craigslist real quick and get out of here. But we'll have to film it. The way it works now with YouTube, it's the way it works, man. Oh, bastards! They're gonna be out of business, and it's too bad if they are. It disappoints me because I love podcasting. It's just so easy to do. Just give your opinion without swearing. Misconnections. Let's look here. Intimate bonding, Twin Cities 4 hours ago. Huh. We used to get together, talk life, and hang out together. I miss the connection. Much I miss the bond we had during our sessions together. The nature of a relationship was certainly adult, but you provide me with comforting, calming feeling only nature and mother could give. Now it's game. Now it's gone. I would love to get back. A mutually fulfilling rewarding for us both. Nursing my beer and drinking my buddies isn't the same. If you want to get back together, rather pick up either a cup of coffee where we left off. I hear from you. I tell you what, man, Johnny J, Utah, the Bay Area. Hastings Holiday. I know exactly where that's at. I got gas there one time. Hello, I saw you at Holiday today, October 6th in Hastings. Walking into Holiday, you smiled at me and approached me inside and talked a bit. Just because the person talks to me, they want to bang you. Amazing smile. Your gorgeous eyes caught my attention, made me ride the day even better. I'm going to ask you if you are able to give me a tour of the Hastings area about in 2 weeks, and go back in your IG account and let me know what you're doing when I walked in the holidays. It's probably a guy, because men are visual. He probably got all excited because she smiled at him. You know, that's what that problem is right there. That's just hilarious. Let me see, Woodbury, Walmart, 555 said, blonde mom with light gray sweatpants, props to the body, wound up following you to your self-checkout and was completely hypnotic. Thanks for that. Well, you're entirely welcome. Anyways, I don't know. Am I all for the early show, Bloomington? Hi, John. It's Sam. Okay. Hi, John. Let's reconnect. Go camping. We have such a great time. Great weapon for you. Oh, we got 4 minutes left and we'll get out of here. National Camera Exchange, Golden Valley. I know exactly what I've been there before. You told me 2 filters today. Told me that you were just a few zip codes away from me. I think it was weird. You asked me out at work, so I don't tend to do it. But if you open for a date, I'll tell you what your name is. So you were getting hit on by somebody. I see. I used to get phone numbers all the time, my other job all the time, and then their tips all the time. Would be married women. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm coming over to your house. You know, I'll be over in an hour. I'm like, oh my goodness. Walker at Bush Lake. You're a gorgeous redhead woman walking on Bush Lake. I like it there. I've been before this morning. You caught me checking you out. I jogged by and gave me a smile. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Trying to get balls. Anyways, you guys. Fear Mongering Radio. We upload it on a different way now, but it's the way she goes. And I appreciate anybody that comes to the audio over here on Spreaker. I do appreciate everybody out there. There's so much to listen to in the emails, whatever it may be. But my name is Jeff, and member of the military, of the Armed Force, all the branches of the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the National Coast Guard, the uniform. Thank you so much. Balls the size of basketballs, and the ovaries are the size of oak trees. Okay, men and women blue, like cop, call a crackhead. That's all there is to it. And it's so fun getting pulled over. Yeah, I got pulled over down south, but the guy just gave me a warning. I'm like, oh God, 2-3 miles over the speed limit. But the way she goes, it's his job. Pull your ass over. But Spreaker making a poor choice in YouTube. It's too bad. It is what it is. Nothing lasts forever, but we figured it out. We'll be able to do it and get her done. And we'll download. We'll see. I'll probably get a commercial in there for an hour or so. It's the way it goes. But safe sex is an issue. Throw a pillow, trench straight back. Please put a condom on. You're smashing gas. All we're asking, take care of the ovaries. You don't want all those diseases, women, because women, you carry the groceries when you get pregnant and he runs off. You don't know who he is. You got a one night stand. You have to backseat the car in Nevada, wherever you're at, and the father runs off, or you get the phone call guy and you have to pay on a child you can't see because she's somewhere else. Don't drink and drive. I had 3 people murdered of drunk drivers. Sarasota Tim, just keep on spanking, keep crushing, I guess. Keep doing your stuff, man. Just keep doing your videos, man. Have at it, man. keep at it. But anyways, live from the great state of Minnesota on a somewhat of a cool 50-degree day. I look forward to snow coming our way here, and people on the East Coast out there in the Carolinas. Hopefully we can get you back on your feet. All right? Because remember, man, this is Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Yahoo! All right, man. So you guys all be good, man. Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man. I don't put any crap with you guys, man. I'm the best guy in the whole wide world, man. Hell yeah. But anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody that comes to the show and gives me time out of your day, because there's so much you can listen to. Have a great week, and we'll yak at you later. We enjoyed the show. Be safe, be nice, be kind. Don't be misbehaving yourself. Don't be calling businesses up when he goes in. All right? So anyways, you guys, from the outskirts, fear monger, I'm out.